Welcome into the Danny Servance show. So glad you're joining us on this Friday night, Football Friday, the last Football Friday of the season, the regular season. And Coach, boy, what a season it's been. Up and down roller coaster ride for the Ellison Eagles. Injury bug got on you. Had some tough competition, I tell you what. And you get towards the end, you think it's going to get better, and you hit Murderer's Row with some of the top teams in the district there. Midlothian last week, Lake Belton this week. Kids don't ever give up, though. They keep coming, they keep coming, they keep coming, they keep coming.
Well, I'll tell you what, they do. And like you said, yeah, it's been tough this year. But I wouldn't trade our kids for nothing in the world. They're warriors, and they just continue to fight. And, yeah, we did have an injury bug hit us early this year. And, then, like you said, at the end of the year here, we get Midlothian and Lake Belton back-to-back. And so it's a tough district, and one that you love being in, though, because of the competition and the great coaches and players that are in this district.
Well, you played well against Midlothian, though, man. You played really well.
Well, it was hard to get in a rhythm, with 4 delays because of the lightning.
That's weird.
It was just tough to get in a rhythm. Defensively, you wouldn't by the score tell, but, when you watch it on film, our guys really got after them and did a good job. They made plays, and they're a good football team. And, they've got the Clemson commit, out at wide receiver, and he's a guy that can bust the ball game open anytime. And so they did a good job getting the ball to him and running the football. We knew that they were an old school type of offense. Even though they've got that special receiver, they want to run the football. And their guys up front did a terrific job. I always talk about you win and lose games in the trenches. They had a really good offensive line, and they did a great job.
But Meeks is still getting tackles.
I tell you what, he
and
did.
Defensive line, man, I tell you.
He had another 20 tackle game, and caused a fumble, recovered a fumble, and, just still playing lights out. Just unbelievable what he does day in and day out. And, he couldn't do that without those guys up front, though. I talked about guys in the trenches, and the guys that we have up there that has done a terrific job keeping those tackles and guards from getting up to the linebackers. So it's because of those guys that he's had a great season.
Yep, it's nice to have great athletes like you do, and you're getting maybe a little bit healthy, but it's a little late in the season when you get healthy. It's that middle part was really tough, man. I mean, gosh.
Yeah. We were missing 5 starters, and we did get Adrian Mitchell back last week at defensive end, but then we lost Samari Simpson and Ty Oliver, 2 defensive linemen. So we get 1 back, but we lost 2. So it really didn't offset, what we were doing on the defensive side of the ball. And so along with that, Joseph Folks has been out for 2 or 3 weeks, and he's one of our explosive guys on offense. And so, and there's a few other guys that are out too. So, but like I said, next man up. We don't make any excuses. Like I said, I love our kids, and they're going to continue to fight.
Hey, and the baseball coach, pretty nice guy. Let's get in a nice shout out to him. He got us some brand new baseball
caps. Well, he
caps.
did. I tell you what, I really love these caps we got from Coach Johnson. And,
we will take a picture before I leave, and we'll post this on the show. That'll be this poster for the game.
Absolutely.
Game show.
Absolutely.
So proud,
appreciate Coach Johnson.
Proud Ellison Eagles.
That's right. Got the old school, old English E on there.
Yeah,
so we appreciate that.
We're back at the Buck for the final game of the season. Got Lake Belton coming in. Got Micah Hudson, Texas Tech commit. Yep. Triple team him, and the next thing you know, the quarterback will take off on you, or the running back. They've got a lot of weapons over there.
I tell you what, they really do. They do have a lot of weapons, and like you said, it does start with Micah Hudson. He plays at a different level.
Yeah.
And, you got to do a great job to try and contain him. But then, like you said, if you give them too much attention, they can run the football and they'll hurt you there. So Coach Coke does a great job with those guys, and we'll have to be ready to play. We've had a great week of practice. The weather's been pretty cold in the morning, and so we've moved our practices to the afternoon because of the wind chill in the mornings and the Perry system that we use that tells us when we can get on the field and when we can't. So it's been pretty chilly in the morning, so we hadn't been able to get on the field. So we've been practicing in the afternoons, and so we've had pretty good practices this week.
Boy, I'll tell you what, your booster club has been so wonderful this year. I don't think anybody knows how hard these people work getting you meals, getting you stuff like that and taking care of it. It's unbelievable. I follow them on Facebook. I remember the Facebook page, so I see everything. And the things that they do, just unbelievable for you, man.
I tell you what, they really are. The concession stand that we have at our sub-varsity games are run by our booster club. The pregame meals that we have every Thursday has been great. Our kids have really enjoyed the volunteers that we have serving the kids on Thursdays and putting these pregame meals together, and just the support that they give us is tremendous.
And camaraderie with the kids, that's what's so cool about it. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to come up here Thursday night to get in on that last meal for the season, huh? What's on the menu yet?
I think brisket.
Oh, yeah. Well, Dan will be here on the
and wings and
I can
and baked
stop by on
potatoes.
the way out to Cchelles, buddy. I can stop by on the way to Cchelles.
Absolutely. They do a terrific job.
But, those are the unsung heroes, just like
they are.
Your coaching staff that works so hard that's in here.
They are.
Looking at film and all the film you're looking at. I walked in here and Danny's watching film on Lake Belton and making notes, highlighting kids, knowing what he has to look at and what he has to tell his kids about. So just doing a great job, Danny. And the wins are going to come. We know it. Tough one this year so far, but us old Eagles ain't giving up on you yet, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, we hard at work, and we are. We look forward to finishing up on a strong note here on Friday against Lake Belton, and can't wait to get started preparing.
Some of those seniors are going to miss them, aren't you? We'll talk more about them next week.
Okay, yeah,
we'll wait till next week.
Absolutely.
We'll do the wrap-up show next week, and we'll talk more about your seniors because I don't want to get you. You're studying film. I don't want to get you all emotional.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Right when I said that,
stay focused. Yeah.
I saw your face, and I said, "No, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait on
that's
that
right.
just a minute." But I tell you what, it's just I'm proud to be an Elson Eagles alumni, and the job you're doing here, turned this program around. And got it in the winning ways that you've got, and the kids are the most important things.
Absolutely.
They say yes, sir, no, sir to me. They say, hey, I-14.
Right.
Or whatever. And that just means a whole lot to me because they recognize what I'm doing for them, and that just is wonderful. And so what you're doing, what your coaching staff is doing, keep on doing it because you're building not only a program, but you're building great young men.
I appreciate it. Tell you what, I tell people all the time, our goal is to win football games, but our purpose is to try and produce great young men. And so we want to do both. And, we work hard at doing both. And like I said, you couldn't find better kids than the ones we have right here at Ellison High School.
Well, I'm ready for Friday night. Going to watch an Eagle break a Bronco right there on the field and ride it off into the sunset.
I'll tell you what, we're ready to play, and like I said, our kids have worked hard and had a great week of practice.
Well, we appreciate you a whole bunch, and tell the kids I said hey, and I'll see you on the sidelines.
All right, go Eagles.
You are watching I-14 Sports Network.